We're going to kick this off with a fucking Would You Rather.
Okay.
I feel like we just need to start it off with a gnarly one. Okay?
Oh, God.
I've compiled a list. I haven't pre-thought any of these answers. I don't even remember all of them. But I'm going to kick it off. You ready for this?
We'll see.
Okay. And then we'll do more of these later on. Would you rather have sex in front of your parents or have to watch your parents have sex?
I'd rather be the one doing it, hands down.
Damn, that was just fucking...
Traumatize them instead, is
Truth.
how I look at it.
Truth.
Because they wouldn't enjoy that either.
Right? You're not wrong. I'd have to agree.
But for me, whatever.
Damn, that was...
a normal Tuesday night.
That was... Wow. Yep.
That's your response?
Well, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. I don't want to watch my parents have sex. I'd rather traumatize them. 100%. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And I mean, are we talking like they're in the room? Or is it like police station, one-sided?
Either way. Yep. Still the same answer for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Like how you try and get specific with it.
Well, hey. You got to kind of dive into the details a little bit. We're back for more weird, fucked up news.
And some other little things.
Yeah, some more of these would you rathers. Because why the fuck not? Yeah. Let's kick it off with the first story here. Couple drives 14 miles down an interstate without knowing there is a drunk man sleeping on their trunk.
On the trunk, not even inside of it.
A driver in Memphis received the shock of his life when he was pulled over by police because there was a drunken, unconscious man laying across the trunk of his car. Might I just say this drunk man has amazing balance while being asleep?
Yes, and also the driver has immaculate not paying attention to detail abilities. I have left like a cup on the roof of my vehicle before and then, gotten to my destination and that cup was no longer there and been like, oh shit. But never a person on a vehicle. I don't know how you don't notice that.
Dude, 14 miles. Look at that. There are pictures right there. That trunk is fucking... That's small.
And that
There's no way I could ride like that. Asleep? He slept through that whole ride?
Maybe he did wake up at some point. Like, you would have to hold on, right?
Oh, fuck. Yeah?
He had a sunshade on the rear window is why he said he didn't see him. That's very dangerous to drive like that.
Yeah, who keeps that up in their back window?
I bet he doesn't anymore.
I hope they didn't charge the sleeping man.
He must have just walked directly to the driver's side and not looked at any other part of his vehicle.
Absolutely. Like, how did this person approach their vehicle? That's just a really fascinating one for me.
It is.
So many variables I want to know the answers to.
Uh-huh. So many unanswered questions with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully they both learn their lesson in some way.
Hopefully.
What's next, Matt?
I'm going to move on to...
Oh, dear God.
Okay, so first of all, shout out to our mod, Brandon. He is a huge fan of crazy news, and he sent us just a mess of crazy shit. And this next story comes out of Canada with a transgender teacher, a transgender shop class teacher who wears large prosthetic breasts. And when I say large, I mean these things make Dolly Parton blush.
Each one is its own watermelon.
You're not lying.
And aside from just being large breasts, they have very hard, pointy, visible nipples on them at all times.
I guess this teacher's been... Okay. She even went skydiving while wearing those things.
Wow.
That's wild, man. Dedication, but I think that's a little kind of overboard, especially when you read here that the principal has to stay in the classroom to make sure there are no incidents. That's kind of a distraction.
I 100% agree with that. I think if it becomes something that impedes on learning, then it is not something that should be allowed in the classroom. And that's really my only problem with it.
I have no problem with it. I mean, you want to do the fake boobs thing, just let's be realistic.
Right. And the visible nipples, like it's a distraction that's not necessary to me, because it's not even... This is a prosthetic. This isn't even real boob. Like, attached to this person's body is what I mean. It's intentional in a way that just feels like, look at me. And that's not conducive to a learning environment,
You're right.
in my opinion.
It's overboard. It's kind of attention, for an attention thing.
Totally. And then when the principal... Yeah, that's true. But then when the principal has to sit in on every class, like, that's not great for the school either. It's not doing anyone any favors.
Also, shop class teacher.
Right. Danger.
That's really dangerous. I feel like the size of the breast was intentional. Like, we're trying to get hazard pay, some time off because we chopped off a nipple. Would that count? Surely not.
Fucking no, it's a prosthetic. I would hope not. That would be stupid.
I don't know, man. The world's fucking crazy.
And not, okay, when I say prosthetic, someone's not necessary prosthetic being injured should never result in compensation. This story, if you can't tell, does frustrate me because I just think it's unnecessary.
Okay, so, like, I don't feel that a woman, transitioning into a male is going to ask for a 15-inch dick. Or wear a prosthetic 15-inch dick.
It would be very inappropriate if you could see...
And uncomfortable.
Any teacher with their large prosthetic penis looking at a classroom full of children. It's not okay.
Well, when you say it that way, it's really...
It's really not okay.
Yeah.
It's just not conducive to a learning environment.
All right.
Okay. Moving on.
So we're going to move on to something else here. This is another one for Brandon. There was a Wyoming man found with 30 eyeballs stuffed in his ass.
I cannot believe what the fuck you just said. Are you sure you didn't want to do another Would You Rather first?
Well, no. Okay, then we'll come back to the Wyoming dude with
you
the
said the headline.
asshole.
You've got their attention.
Yeah, you're not
They're going to
wrong.
stick around for a moment. I sure hope.
Okay. We also asked some of our Discord members to hit us with some Would You Rathers, and this one comes from Magic Micah. Would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper or Elmer's glue as lube? That's easy for me. I don't need
same
lube.
Same here.
So Elmer's glue is lube.
That's fine.
I'm done.
Just won't use that.
Don't take away my nice soft toilet paper, please.
Right. That's super important.
Yeah, like triple ply.
Like the lube wouldn't even be necessary if it wasn't for the good toilet paper kind of thing, you know?
Yep. Okay. So,
back to the story.
Speaking of assholes.
Oh my god. I like it.
There was a Wyoming man, according to several sources, a Casper man who was pulled over for swerving, was taking a field sobriety test when a cow's eyeball fell from his pant leg. The 51-year-old man quickly explained that he eats bovine eyeballs in soup and other recipes and had been smuggling the eyes of the slaughterhouse where he works via his anus and colon.
You can store things inside of your colon?
Drunk.
Like purposefully do that?
Drunk eyeball anus dude also had several large carving knives in the car, which got him into further trouble. You know you're fucked when you're already in trouble for a DUI and eyeballs up the ass when the cops find more. Anyway.
Okay.
Do we believe this story?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't want to.
Part of me wants to, because part of me doesn't want to think that there's a man out there that has a fetish of shoving eyeballs up his asshole. And I hope that he was, in fact, smuggling them because he wants to eat them. Although, that's just very dirty. It's already dirty. It's an eyeball, man. And then you're shoving it...
Put it in, like, a pig intestine or something. Like, you don't know the lengths that this man goes to. Like, basically, okay, you ready? Buckle up. Anal beads made out of animal parts is kind of how I... look at this situation. Yeah, the visual I'm getting is not my favorite thing.
I don't
not
want
even
I
close.
don't get it out. Get it out.
Well, I shared it with the world. You're welcome.
Fuck. Because cows have huge eyeballs. They're big fucking eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. The fact that it's a cow eyeball makes it... Holy shit, that's fucked up. I don't know that this can be real. I wonder what you guys think.
You say, like, the anal beads thing, and I look at it more as, like, you know, at the doctor's office, the kid's toy, where it's, like, the metal track thing, and you move the balls along it. Uh-huh. It's like sticking eyeballs. You just moving them along the track until you have them where you want them.
Remove that? How would you remove that?
I don't know, but I also imagine this guy accidentally sneezing and shitting out 30 eyeballs at once.
No. No.
There's a mental image for you.
I'll take it a step further. It happens at the grocery store and a child thinks it's a gumball and picks it up. There you go. Now I just turned it into a part of a creepy horror movie.
It's fucked up, man.
It is. This whole thing is fucked up. I am going to say, though, that it's not real.
You're going to say it's not real?
I am.
It happened in 2015.
Seems
according to the article. And I put all the articles in the description on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Right. So next, we have a man that threatens to shoot his penis off when his wife yells at him for watching porn.
Oh.
He argued with his wife about sex, threatened to shoot off his own dick, went into the other room and fired 4 shots, according to a criminal complaint. If I'm not using it, I might as well shoot it off, he told his wife during the argument. No. I'm telling you, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
What do you mean?
There's no way he shot his dick off. I think it was 4 shots to, like...
No.
Oh, God, like... He didn't actually do it.
No, I don't think he actually did it.
Oh, yeah, of course, he pretended to remove his penis with a handgun. And what happened then?
Interesting.
Oh, we don't have the ending of the story on that one.
We don't.
Because, okay, so she got mad because he was looking at porn on the internet. And then he grabbed his gun, pointed at his dick, and pulled the trigger. Whew. That's insane. That's just insane.
That is insane. You have got to have a lot of things happening that are not supposed to be happening inside your head for that to be your thought process.
Yeah, to even think that that's a, man.
Like, you're not even hurting anyone else.
Definitely going to say the guy got arrested. 100%.
And think that through, buddy, because...
He also, he did have a 12-pack of beer the day that it happened. I'm going to say possible alcoholic, just saying, just wanting to rub one out. Doesn't realize the wife is up from her nap. She catches him. Things go wrong. I'm just happy he didn't actually shoot his dick off, because that's not worth it, dude.
It's not.
It's not.
He probably wasn't getting laid either.
There's that too.
If he's this much of a nutty human, then he's probably not getting any.
You're right.
And now he's definitely not.
That's about all I have to say on that one.
Yeah.
That guy's yep. Get some help, dude. So the next one here, we have a Texas homeowner who says hooker ghosts have taken over their rental property.
Okay. What?
Yep. But before we get into that,
I am dying to know the explanation on that one. But yes, let's go back to this.
Would you rather be forced to eat an actual bag of dicks? Quart-size Ziploc, very specific. Once a week for a year, or have to watch a 90-year-old couple have sex for 30 minutes every day for a year. And that's from Dr. Gonzo.
I'm watching old people sex. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It won't do me any favors, but
90-year-old. I'm gonna
eating even one dick from a bag? No. Nope. Fun fact, I used to watch Stop it. No, that's not where I'm going.
Okay.
Fear Factor. I used to watch Fear Factor, and the episodes where they made the contestants eat like balls or penises just grossed me the fuck out. And then I'm guessing this is referring to a human dick, and that makes it even more gross. Even more gross. Like, I honestly prefer an animal one, but that's not what we're talking about here.
And I'm going to be real. Like, if this 90-year-old couple can go for 30 minutes, it's obviously going to be a pretty decent show. Because they've got stamina, and that means they've got something going for them.
Yeah.
So, there's my answer.
I love that you pointed that out.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
At least it's going to be entertaining. You don't have to partake. You just have to watch. And I'm sure after like the first week, you're going to be pretty desensitized.
Honestly, yeah. Just like, oh, we're back here again.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Pete. I got the popcorn. Go to it. You know? Just...
Oh, you gave them names.
It's always best when you make it realistic.
It is. I agree.
And now, to make things realistic, there's a Texas woman who made a spooky discovery about her rental home in Gainesville. Was this Texas? Gainesville, Texas. After several renters claimed it was haunted. She was taking a shower when she heard someone say, "Looking good." Thought it was my husband. I mean, he and I were the only ones in the house, she said. However, it was not her husband making the comments. It was a ghost. I spoke to him, you know. He told me I was looking good. I said thank you, and I asked him what he had been doing that day. And we had a conversation, and he left. She added that she believes the home has many different types of ghosts. We've got kids, and we've got old people, old guys, and we've got hookers. How do you know they're hookers? The most common type of ghost that comes around are hookers, she claims. Male renters, she said.
Stop right there. Okay, up until that point, like, I was on board with this. I was like, okay, so you have some ghosts in your house. You're just got some clairvoyant stuff going on. That's fine. And then we get to the point where it's mostly all hookers, and now she's lost a little credibility, and I'm curious where this is going.
I like that you just stopped and pointed all of that out.
What does this say about male renters?
Male renters, she said, have told her they have felt somebody stroking their face, stroking their arm, or touching their shoulder.
That's the parts that they told her, not,
Okay.
The things they don't have to pay for. Wink, wink.
Host Jesse Waters quipped that the good thing about a hooker ghost was that you do not have to pay it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's right, Hill responded. They try to stir up business, but they can't figure out a way to conclude the transaction, so nothing ever happens. Oh my God. We got paranormal prostitution going on. Let's fucking call the Ghostbusters. That actually reminds me of the Ghostbusters. There's a scene in the first movie where Dan Aykroyd is laying in bed and that female ghost pops up and you see his belt come undone and his pants get pulled down and they show his face and his eyes go cross-eyed. Mm-hmm. I really think that's where Kesha got her idea that she got banged by a ghost.
That's probably what it was.
She watched
she
Ghostbusters
probably had a
when she was
dream
kid.
about it. Yeah. Like she watched Ghostbusters, had a dream that she had sex with a ghost, and then all of a sudden it was real.
Took some really good DMT and just thought it was all real. So we've got hooker ghosts. And what's weird to me is that they're hookers just for touching a man's face, arm, or shoulder. So you're a hooker.
Right? That makes it pretty... Oh. Hey there.
I'll catch you afterwards.
Okay, great.
Yeah. You know, the drill.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, though. Like,
Fucking
okay,
God.
those men, they're not, like, spiritual, so it's not like they sense that they're hookers. They're just saying, oh, they're touching my shoulder and my arm, and they're going to this lady, and she's like, oh, that's one of the hookers. Oh, it's got to be our hooker ghost, because she likes to touch people. The hell? But there's multiple? There's not just one hooker ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peggy, Sandy, and Sue.
Oh, my.
They're really big on Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Tuesdays. Around noon.
Okay.
You want to get your face stroked? Go to this place for a hooker ghost.
You won't have to pay for it.
No.
She'll touch your
the
face
best
and
type.
maybe your shoulder.
You think it's just a way to get more people?
I do.
I do too. I also think it's weird that we go from kids to old people to hookers.
Yeah. Yeah, like as if anything else didn't entice you, then we're just going to throw in that you might get to have sex with a ghost, basically.
Also, was there ever any transaction that can consider them a hooker?
That's what I'm saying.
There was never
like,
any cash transferred or any sexual act done, then it's not a hooker.
No.
It's just a fucking ghost. Might be a horny ghost, but not a hooker ghost. Let's not shame the ghost because they're horny,
ghost.
Dude. Ghosts need
Casper's
love.
getting a bad rap for just wanting to comfort someone.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, should we do another Would You Rather?
All right, yeah, and then we're coming back for one more asshole story.
Okay.
And then we're going to end it with a few more Would You Rathers.
Oh, goodness.
Would you rather accidentally text a nude picture of yourself to your parents or accidentally butt dial them during sex and then have them listen to the whole thing? Oh, man.
You know, I would honestly be afraid of blackmail with a picture, so I almost think that an audio file would be, it'd be fine.
I mean, if they listen to the whole thing, that's kind of on them.
It really is. If you don't click out after the first, 5 seconds.
That really reminds me of that one time, I thought I actually butt dialed my dad. You remember that shit? But it was it was we had just finished.
Oh my God, yeah.
And yeah, that was almost a really traumatizing moment for me. It almost went to voicemail too. And God damn, that would have been.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you hit it when you were getting out of bed or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was 10:30 at night our time, so it was 11:30 on the East Coast where he lives. Oh man.
And we were breathing heavy. It would have been very unfortunate.
It would have been really weird. Really weird. God, am I happy we dodged a bullet on that one. Holy shit. I'm sure he would be happy too. Okay, so
these are our confessions.
All right.
What's
Oh,
next?
man. A man inserts eel into rectum from anus in hopes to relive constipation. Relieve constipation, not relive.
Okay, that's really funny. Like, what are you
Who the
doing?
fuck would want to
dude?
relive constipation? No one likes that feeling. No, relieve it. He stuck an eel up there to relieve it.
Oh.
What makes
Well-
you think that shoving something in is gonna help the? Oh, let's see. Let's hear you. I want a solid reason to shove an eel in your ass. Let's go.
Basic plumbing principles state that you know, like stick like a snake or maybe an eel down in there to dislodge whatever is in there. So maybe that's where their brain was at.
What?
You know, I'm thinking like plumbing, like clearing something out of the sink.
So if there's something in the sink, we'll just take our snake and say, "Get it out, Wanda."
Not the
and drop her
actual
in.
snake. No, this person misunderstood the assignment. It didn't, I'm sure it didn't work the way that they wanted it to.
A man in Xinghao, East China, inserted a 20-centimeter long eel into his rectum from his anus on July 20th in hopes of relieving constipation, but instead almost lost his life after the eel entered his abdomen.
Oh, dear fucking God.
Man. Folk remedy that says eel can help with bowel movement. Do they mean eat it?
I was just about to say that as well. Yup. See, I told you he misunderstood the assignment.
The eel went from the man's rectum to the colon and bit through it, entering the abdomen. Oh, God.
I bet healing from that is one of the most terrible things ever. He's never going to be the same. That is the stupidest thing. He really should have read the fine print on that folk remedy, because I don't think that's what it was saying.
The eel was still alive by the time it was removed during operation. The man is not the only victim of the folk remedy that says inserting eel into rectum can cure constipation. A 50-year-old man in South China's Guangdong province did the same thing with a 40-centimeter long eel in June 2020. On June 2nd, 2020, an African carp was found in the stomach of a young man in Guangdong who claimed that the fish slid into his rectum when he accidentally sat on it. Well, okay. Accidents happen, I guess, right? I wouldn't sit in the river anymore after that, if that was the true story of how it actually happened. You know?
Yeah. I feel really bad for creatures that live in the water that have to worry about humans just grabbing them and putting them in their butts for whatever reason.
This episode's pretty much weird things people have shoved in their ass.
Oh my gosh.
Not all of it, but dude. That's fascinating. The lengths people will go through because of, you know, their
something they read or
something
hear.
they believed or heard when they were a kid, you know. Oh, Timmy, your tummy hurt? Just stick an eel up your bum.
Yeah, I eat the crust on my bread so I can whistle better, but I don't go shoving anything into places where it doesn't belong.
Who the fuck told you that?
My grandfather.
Oh.
It's not true, but I like crust now because I believed it for a very long time.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so that's it on the stories. We'll finish it off with a few more of these Would You Rathers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather loudly orgasm after every time you cough or come every time you sneeze?
Oh my. That's not one that I could have prepared for.
I don't sneeze very often.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one too.
Bullshit. When you sneeze, you have like fits of like 4 or 5 sneezes at a time. You're gonna just fucking, yeah. You're gonna be a gusher by the time you're done.
I cough a lot too. I'd have to, if I picked the other one, I'd have to give up pot.
You're not wrong on that one. But I'm... Oh, that's a weird one. I don't even know.
See? Okay. And also the first one says loudly, whereas the second one, like, you don't... It's not saying you have to be coming loudly. So, like, just wear something in protection, in preparation for sneezes, and you'll be fine.
There you go.
That's my remedy to that one.
What if you have to sneeze in public, though? Like, you're standing in line at the food drive, at the orphanage.
So, in your case, you'd have a much worse time than I would.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get technical, but if you just imagine...
I'd go with the sneeze.
I'd have the easier time with that.
Because if you cough in public, that's drawing a lot of attention that you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going with the sneeze.
You'd cough and then immediately make a very inappropriate sound in front of whoever is there. That would be not good. Sneeze. Sneeze it is.
Sneeze. This next one comes from Dr. Gonzo. Would you rather only be able to listen to your 5 favorite bands / artists for the rest of your life, or never be able to listen to your top 5 again? I do feel that top 5s can always be remade. But I think about my top 5s, and I don't know that I could live without listening to them, because they're bands that have had very influential times on my life. And they're my favorites for a reason. So I'm going to go with just stuck with listening to my top 5, because that's a massive discography, to be real, with just like 3 of the bands off the top of my head.
Yeah. That one, it was a little tougher for me, but I also would have to agree that knowing, like, it's not like I forget they exist. I still know they exist. I just don't get to listen to them, and that would be heartbreaking. So I'd rather just keep listening to my 5 favorite bands.
A world without Slipknot, Him, and AFI, just to name 3, would not be a world for me. No. Stick with my top 5, 100%. Okay. You want to read the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I do, because you asked me to read it, so that probably means I don't.
Here, I'll highlight it, let you know what's going on.
Okay. Would you rather receive oral sex from your celebrity crush for a week, or receive a lifetime supply of Pillsbury Crescent rolls?
I did not see that coming.
Sign me up for the first one. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm still going to be with you. I would expect you to pick that one too.
That's fair game.
I meant to let you answer first, but that was just a...
No. That's fair enough for me. I would have to go with that. Absolutely. Pillsbury does nothing for me. Nothing. Nah. Oral sex on the other hand.
That would be a lifetime of memories for the Spank Bank. For sure.
Oh, can you get any of that, like... Can you film this?
Damn, Matt.
I'm just saying. I mean, fuck off.
Kinky side is showing.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my answer.
Metal Kid.
Oh, this one's from Metal Kid, yeah.
Would you rather eat cigarettes or drink a pod of vape fluid?
Ooh. How many cigarettes are we talking?
Either of those things are going to make you pretty ill. I don't know. How many cigarettes?
So let's say like a pot of vape fluid, a pack of cigarettes. I'm going with the cigarettes.
I'm going with the cigarettes.
At least I can water that down, you know. Ugh. And I know that's not going to fucking... I don't even know what's in vape fluid.
Yeah, not things that you want to ingest.
No,
like
I don't think
that.
So. I don't think
Absolutely not. I had a job where I had to clean the big things outside that people put their cigarettes into. And oh my God, those things smell so bad. So that's the smell that I thought of about eating cigarettes. But
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Definitely eat them, though. Would you rather be forced to speak like Borat every time you have sex, or have your partner only speak like Borat during sex? Okay. You may not like my answer, but I would love to speak like Borat while having sex. Very nice.
I figured that's what you would say.
And then I would always end it with a high five.
Oh my. I'm really happy that you don't have to do that.
It is really fun to do impressions post coitus.
What impressions do you do?
Oh, fuck. You remember when I did Kermit the Frog?
Oh, yeah.
Elmo. I've done Elmo before or after.
Oh.
Elmo thanks you.
Yeah. I remember now. I would rather be the one speaking like Borat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make you have to endure it.
I would giggle so fucking much.
You would.
It would be like, oh man. I don't know if I would be able to get off. Might have to sneeze.
Oh. Okay, next one. Would you rather have sex with someone dressed as a Pokemon or doing an impression of Dr. Phil?
Easy. That is fucking easy for me, dressed as a Pokemon. I
Yeah.
have seen a lot of sexy Pokemon cosplay. Fucking easy.
Yeah, and I've seen no sexy Dr. Phil cosplay, so I would also pick a Pokemon.
Who'd you pick?
It's like a different brand of furry. That's what that would be. And that's fine. Who would I pick? Squirtle.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
You get to read the next one. Who would you pick? What Pokemon would you pick, Matt?
Psyduck, because I mean she's probably a freak in the bed.
Okay.
Crazy ones are crazy in bed. What?
Okay. Good to know. Let's move forward.
I'm not calling you crazy. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's the worst part, though, because then I just, my mind goes other places. We're not talking about that here. We'll talk about that at a different time.
Okay.
Okay.
And this last one comes from Bree. Would you rather every time you orgasm shout "I love you, Mom," or shout "Long live the Queen" while saluting? Well, I don't really salute, so I'm gonna go with that one. I don't want to scream "I love you, Mom."
No, I don't want that either. That
That's-
would really ruin all of it.
It would.
Long live the Queen. I'd be like, all right, cool. I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I love you, Mom. It's just... Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's all my... would you rathers. Definitely would love to do more of these. So if you could think any, drop them in the box down below. Go for the adult ones. We don't care.
Yeah, or send them to us on Discord.
Yeah, Discord. Comment them on YouTube. Yeah. This has been great. A lot of fun stories. And we didn't even touch on all of them that were sent. There have been quite a few. Thank you to Brandon. And thank you to everyone else who's sent us some fun entertainment for you. And we'll see you next time. I'm
Thanks,
Matt.
guys. And I'm Chels. Bye.
good fucking night. Because it's night. Right? Yeah. Days. They blend. Goodbye.